वसंत जी रोपे डॉक्टर, स्वागत है आपका। लोकेश जी, लेट अस स्टार्ट।
यस।
सो विल हम लोग मतलब पहले पांडु जी का प्रेजेंटेशन देखेंगे।
जी जी।
हाँ, आप स्टार्ट करिए प्लीज।
ठीक है अखिल, चलिए आप सभी को नमस्कार। अखिल भारतीय देवांगन कोष्टी कोस्टा फेडरेशन के गूगल मीट नंबर 325 में आप सभी का स्वागत है। आज हम व्यावसायिक मार्गदर्शन पे चर्चा करेंगे और इस विषय में हमारे साथ जो हमारे अतिथि हैं आज कर्रा रवि जी पालकुंडा आंध्र प्रदेश से, नागेंद्र जी बेंगलोर कर्नाटका से, पांडुरंगा जी कर्नाटका से और वीना जी रांची झारखंड से जुड़ी हैं। चलिए इस बारे में हम चर्चा करते हैं। मैं पांडुरंगा जी को स्वागत करता हूँ आज के प्रोग्राम में आगे मतलब लीड करने के लिए।
नागेंद्र जी भी है।
हाँ हाँ, नागेंद्र जी, सॉरी नागेंद्र जी का नाम मेंशन करना भूल गया, मैं मेंशन किया ना बराबर।
ठीक है, ओके।
पांडुरंगा जी प्लीज
लेट अस
टेक
स्टार्ट।
ओवर, यू कैन स्टार्ट
प्लीज
योर
पांडु
प्रेजेंटेशन।
जी।
सभी का मेरा नमस्कार। Is screen is visible to you all?
Yeah.
Yes.
It is visible.
Yeah. So today I want to express the basic weaving. So few of the person are asking regarding what technology is supposed to come in upcoming days. So before directly going to the futuristic technology, first I want to replay the what all the things behind the weaving. So just if we observe here, so it is the concept of taking horizontal and vertical threads. So if you consider there are number of vertical threads and one thread is moving around horizontally. So consecutively up and down shape is going on. So this is the process of how the weaving will occur. So for example, the odd number of threads will be get upper position and even number of threads will be going to the lower position. Then that will create one pattern so that it will be going to finally we are going to observe like the weaved. So after this is the preliminary concept. So if you look at how weaving is going to happen. So for example, this is the demo how the weaving is going to happen. A small by here the leg is going to chain the odd and control the complete odd threads and also complete even threads. So left leg will control one odd threads of a vertical. Here it is a beam. All the beam will be going to give the threads. So this is the horizontal thread the boy is weaving. So the process of weaving is controlling the odd and even. So it is a one unique pattern almost the weaving will be having. Odd and even number of threads will be make the changes so that the weaving can be happen. So this is the basic principle of weaving. So next one is, so even if it is instead of the big what we have observed here, the horizontal threads are in the size of the horizontal thread is very big. So if it is smaller, then it will be going to give the cloths whatever the requirement. So it means that every cloth will be depending upon the horizontal combination of this is called as a vertical thread and this will be called as a horizontal thread. So now the requirement is, so we have to control odd number of threads completely or even number of threads completely so that it will give one pattern of weaving. This is the basic concept of weaving happening. So next thing is, so in the government of India has explained how the weaving will be has been done in previous. So even hand In Vedas also there are say comments on the hand woven fabrics. So even the Guru Sant Kabir, so he is
immortalized Indian handloom with his dohas and songs.
okay. So they have explained some of the comments.
Tani shawls,
Okay. So if you look at into the some pictures over here, so you will come to know the what are the different varieties of weaving can be happen. So now we have looked at the video. It is called as a uh, what we can call as a flat weaving. So or this is one picture. It will shows that vertical weaving. It is the small application of weaving to produce a pattern. So here in the another way, it is a portable type of weaving. These are the small examples of weaving, how weaving is happening. So what are the different stages of weaving? So, we can give a few of the background work and handloom weaving and preparation. So if you look at this image, there are craft is going on with the help of multiple horizontal thread and a common vertical threads. So based on the requirement of the color combination, horizontal thread can be varied. So this we can't imitate in the loom, means a power loom. So there is a requirement of handloom handicraft work is very much essential. Even this is a vertical weaving there they are going to show. So there are different varieties of weaving. Okay, for example, if you observe this image, so there vertical weaving is happening to give more designs, and every thing they have to be set in their mind what pattern has to be appear in that particular design. So it is very difficult to have such a thing is yarn. It has to be seasoning, and then
Anuj, suddenly we are missing your audio.
was to be taken to some thread coloring other thing can be happened. Even sometimes we dyeing will be happened previously, or in Mysore silk they are doing after weaving they do the dyeing process. After that they will do the printing for other applications. So basic machinery or spare parts we can mention and we can explain according to the requirement of the new those who are really want to understand the concept of weaving. So then in the case of vertical weaving, and we have few images. These are the different varieties of the horizontal weaving thread has to be tied in a particular long and fro between the two ends of the what are the different schemes are available in the Department of Handlooms. And with respect to vertical loom, so there are so many activities has to be taken before loom happens. Okay, there are thread warping, and this is the what we are called from the back it is coming towards front, that will be called as a warp, and the horizontal thread it is moving, that will be called as a weft, and this is a shaft. It is moving to lift the odd number of threads and even number of threads, and some mechanism over here. So this is going to happen, and some research is going on. This is the site, Show the Ganga. It is a reservoir of Indian theses. How many PhDs are going in and around all the states of India? So there are a list in engineering field approximately with respect to the word what I have searched, loom. So there are few listed uh, challenges of women workers, and with respect to handloom industry, work productivity of a powerloom industry, and issues and challenges. These are the PhD titles. They are working in the throughout India. It is a reservoir of all PhD theses. Similarly, so what are the different technologies are coming up in near future? Based on those, there are few theses which is going to concentrate. This is regarding the few other. So what is happening in the Assam, particular Assam district, and assessment of strategic successful marketing of handloom. An MBA or a master degree in commerce, they can do the PhD in the this business activity. Even technical wise, they can have the intervention of government scheme. What are the different schemes to uplift the weavers? There are so many research work is happening in the field of loom weaving and other textile related activity. So with respect to the design aspect, design and development of jacquard fabric, so with respect to the jacquard and with respect to the silk weaving industry, what are the different activities that are going on in West Bengal, and production management of handloom industry. So this will be like when we are forming some sangha or federation, there we may get some of the input from these particular research theses, so that how we can do the other activities. There are so many information in Karnataka state, how the pure silk handloom industry is going on. Okay. And so there are, if you search jacquard weaving, you are going to get some of the information. For example, so I will so before that.
In this segment, we describe how filling yarn
So here,
inserted
so handloom speed, working speed, and disc machine working speed. So the rapier loom, we all know about hand looms, then power looms, then rapier loom, and air jet looms, and label looms. The speed or go on high. So, for example, Raymonds and other stitchings, other weaving will be having the high speed looms for the production of the such type of fabrics. At that particular speed, also we have to view particular patterns depending upon the requirement. Even the width may be increased depending upon the requirement. As per the width of a sari, or maybe the double size of a sari. Like that, there are many. So this is with respect some principles here we can view in this particular. So what animation will say. So here the shuffling will be taking place, how the warp will going to feed the threads, and how the shuffling will be happening between odd and even. So each part will be explained in this particular video. So and if you consider this video, let the mechanism of handloom. So how fast it will be go on. So what are the different animation to explain the basic concepts of weaving. This if you look at into this video, we can understand the what are the different machineries or space are required for in the hand loom may be considered as a trick loom initial days, then now stand loom and semi-automated loom, like that we can name in different way. So now to lift this, okay, when we have this horizontal odd and even, instead of picking up and down between the odd and even, if we can select a group of to lift the particular group of either, for example, first 3 bit 3 threads, or second 3 thread, or a next 3 threads, like that we can differentiate. That will be happening by the help of Derby. We can to lift here we only require only two portion, odd and even. Instead of having only two groups, if we have the multiple group, then we require a Derby. Derby is the principle. It will work to lift the multiple. Instead of two, there will be there are four, even more than four also it is possible depending upon the Derby. So the capability of a Derby as per the requirement of the pattern we have to decide. So then, if you go for a job card, can we work for individual thread? Can we lift separately, or can we lift a group of threads separately at separate time? So here there are number of holes are there, and closing and opening of these holes will be done by this particular shaped mechanism. So this is called as a jacquard. So this is the
holes in the bunch of the warp yarns to form the shed, thereby creating the space for the webbed yarn to weave the design on the fabric. When the card comes in contact with the rods, which connects the hoops perpendicular, the perforations in the cards make the other rods stay stationary. The other rods are pushed behind hoops are raised by a knife frame, which raises the respective warp yarns, forming shed for the web yarn to pass through.
Okay, here we can understand that the warp jacquard will going to control different group of thread at different times, depending upon the punched cards that holds and open and closing of a holes. That will going to create the different patterns over here. In this way, the weaving is going to help to create the different patterns on the saree, or any texture can be designed in the loom. So now we may going to understand how actually the jacquard will be the designed in a real time, or how this will be present, or how it will be going to work.
हेलो दोस्तों, आप सभी का स्वागत है आज की इस वीडियो में। सारी और आप देख रहे हैं।
So I have going to link. Sorry for intra. So here the weaving, what is happening, how it has been connected, odd and even. So if it is of multiple, so then how it will be get lifted, depending upon the horizontal and vertical threads will be controlled with the hand, and the jacquard will be controlled by the another separate leg. So that it will going to rise a group of. So with the help of this particular hold, that will be called as a punched card. This is called as a jacquard. So here it has very limited. The jacquard, the punched card will be created depending upon the filled and unfilled patterns are designed by a designer. Okay. So based on that, so they are going to feed to create the jacquard depending upon the design. So it will be converted. That will be filled into the jacquard. So then, according to the jacquard working principle, it is going to lift and unlift the particular group of threads. Okay. So depending upon this concept, weaving is going to happen at different patterns will be created. So this is how.
ये देखिए दोस्तों, ये देखिए इसकी जाली से मिला हुआ है, ये भी छोड़ रही है। चलिए मैं आपको दिखा देता हूँ ऊपर से।
So here, so how this is mechanically having the different section. So depending upon the lifting of this will be going to have the different varieties of the pattern. So it will be lifted based on the depending upon the different patterns, it will be get lifted. So now that lifting mechanism, instead of a punched cards, okay, so if we have the electronics things, okay, these different patterns are getting appearing, so with the help of hand loom. So here some device is there, the digitally it will going to control. So here the complete the mechanical will be controlling by this particular box, instead of a this particular punched boards. Here we can maintain some digital electronics thing. So here and here, so that will replacing the punched cards. It will going to lift the particular required threads to create the design. Okay, this is the technology in the hand loom to adopt the existing loom into a uplifted mechanism. So then, if you have the electronic jacquard, so it is having the bigger size and bigger mechanical model. It will be working like some mechanism will be there. So it will be going to have the mechanism with the help of a modules. It will be holding some of magnets. So that will going to create some. Okay, now the higher version of the technology as of now. So this is the design which is designing that can be displayed in the display. The same thing can be viewed over there. Okay, if you observe the design as well as, so viewer can cross check whether the weaving the image at the display and at the weaving, so or both are same or not. Depending upon the cross check, the quality can be maintained, so that the cost of the saree can be improved, and the rejection can be get reduced, so that it will be helpful for the weaver. Either it may be handloom weaver or maybe powerloom weaver. Using this type of high-end technology, definitely they can improve their quality as well as they can market in a good price. So that the inspection can be happened at each and every time, so that the errors can be minimized. Okay, now, so again the improved version of this technology will be so instead of if the test screen, if the weaver doesn't know the language like English, then how we can uplift the weavers to know or to use this particular technology? That was the question. Then this test screen along with some multilingual language, for example Kannada and Hindi, Telugu, Tamil. If there is multilingual language for Indian region, then it can be utilized for all type of weaver without it can be reduce the language barriers. Okay. So like that, even it can work for a handloom, shuttle loom, or a shuttleless looms like a rapier loom and airjet loom, even for the label loom. Even in the loom, we have the two types of jacquard. Electronic jacquard will be of Stably type jacquard. Another one is bonus compatible jacquard. There are two types. Even this high-end technology will work both for the Stably type and bonus type jacquard. So now in near future there is a possibility of getting user oriented design can be loaded directly the user can design and they can send the design to the weaver, or a designer directly can feed the design to the weaving device, that is a jacquard. So that by using a different technology online with the IoT, Internet of Things, there are possibility to even they can weaver can upload their video to particular app and take the images. Even there is a possibility like a QR code based technology to use with the help of using a jacquard, electronic jacquard. We can introduce the concept of QR code so that will be helpful for the next variety of tracking the whether it has a quality, or even the rating can be happened. This quality can be rated. It is like this person have the good quality sarees, like that. And even some research is going on nowadays with respect to the digitalization of the loom. Okay, I will show you that video. Let me take a minute. Sorry for this advertisement. Okay, here the computer will be going to feed the data. This is the digital, the control. This is the thread warp and weft. So depending upon the feeding of the patterns, it is going to select and it will feed. Simultaneously, the weaving will be going to happen. So now this mechanism, so we are using, this is the next version of digital jacquard along with a loom will be going to acquire in near future upcoming technology. This is the hand loom. Actually, the complete loom is replaced by the digital technology. So it is a very small size. So as per the requirement of the weaver, the complete digitalization can be done. So this is the some device called as module. Depending upon the requirement, this module can be reshaped and the technology can be improved. So now, if you even if you go further, so there are so many requirements or designs. So ACM, it is the world among the top 5 journals. ACM is one publisher. There they are discussing about how the multi-layered weaving is going to happen, or depending upon the sensible fabric. If the doctors or a patient is going to wear, then can we give the electronics or sensing? Is it possible to sense? So that multiple along with the threads we can view the wires, so it can do the sensing. So those possibility can be happened. So this is the normal hand loom, and this is the digitalized loom. In near future, there are possibility to acquire. It means that there is possibility to have the multiple mechanism. This is the small loom for small applications. Okay, mechanism to pick. There are hole like that to pick up odd and even. Some mechanism is there. One way movement or dropping. So these are the different research is going on throughout the world. I have shared all the links. All collected the information through the weaving webinar. This is the I have shared these links through the chat box. This folder has been, or a file has been shared. So these are the concept I wanted to express from the basics to the end technology what we have today now. So I will stop presentation at this point.
Excellent one, Panduranga ji. I have few questions here. Can I?
Sure, sir.
Yeah, basically, see, when we are having handloom, in handloom, is there a possibility without much of investment can I digitize my handloom to a extent where the design can be implemented, the latest designs can be implemented. To that extent only I want to digitalize. Is that a possibility in handloom?
Definitely it's possible, sir.
Okay. Because see, today the handloom weavers are having challenges because they are unable to come out with the compete with the competition of the power loom or the people who are bringing in more designs because they are mechanized. Here in the handloom we are not mechanized. At the same time, we want to bring in this digitalization into play and give that feature available to them at a lower cost. This is what I'm thinking and I'm trying to understand.
Yes, sir. Now the thing is, someone or a group of people like you can invest for the development of the technology. I am here with you to develop, or my team is already trained in such a way that we are capable to do the automation of the technology, whatever it is required for the cost is different. Product cost is different.
Okay. Why I am asking this question is there are some villages in Andhra Pradesh and Telangana who are still doing handloom, but they are struggling to meet the hand and mouth situation. So, in order to uplift them from the DPA level, we need to bring in somewhere digitalization. At the same time, not pinch them too hard. That is the intention. That is where my question is coming from.
Yes, sir.
You mean that should be affordable to the poor viewers?
Yes. That is exactly my question, sir.
Yes. Initially, I want to explain the cost of a loom. It may be in between 25,000 to 50,000 loom, the mechanical portion of the loom. The warp and weft, depending upon whether it is a cotton saree or whether it is a silk saree, that investment will vary depending upon their production capabilities. The second, another important thing is, so in handloom, we are using the non-digital form of a jacquard. That is the basic version, or maybe the requirement of the pattern selection may be limited to the number of threads. For example, 100 threads can be controlled simultaneously. Means 240 hooks jacquard is enough for the handloom weaver if the pattern is very less. If the pattern is big, then they may require 500 hooks or 1,000 hooks depending upon the requirement of the pattern. Now, if the handloom weaver want to uplift or digitalize only the 240 hooks or a 480 hooks jacquard, then the digital technology along with the handloom jacquard, maybe the production cost, the jacquard and the digitalization of the existing type of the mechanism. So that will be, it means just to replace the punched cord with the separate electronics component. Okay, that may be around 50,000 to 1 lakh.
Okay.
240 hooks to around double, 240 to 480. So it will be in between 50,000 to 1 lakh. But the case is, so to do that major technology, someone has to invest for the technology development. So this is the lowest end for the reduction of the cost. The second thing is, even if they want to run for higher hooks, then they have to go for the complete electronic jacquard, where the module, each thread can be controlled by a separate modules. So it means like 960 hooks, 1,500 hooks, or a 2,000 hooks, or a 4,000, depending upon that can be this type of only the mechanism what 240 hooks, multiple of repeated thing of 240 hooks, that can also be possible. So it will go on adding 50,000 for every 240 hooks. That is one case. Then second thing is the complete electronic jacquard with the help of modules means eight hooks at a time. The repetition of 8 hooks, then that will be cost more. It is not offerable, but the thing is the maintenance and the transformation of data. So for example, what I shown the final video there, the digital image can be viewed. We can see the weaving, what is happening. For example, if the design is around 1,000 weft, 1,000 lines. Okay, then where exactly it is there. So that will be going to give the feedback to the weaver so that he can analyze. Even near future it may come. It can give the multiple coloring. So he can take the decision. Now I supposed to weave this particular color. Like that, it will give the information so that it will reduce the hurdles of the weaver. This technology has to be developed. And next one is, if we introduce the concept of QR code, so even nowadays almost all the people having the phone. So with the help of phone, that particular saree is scanned, one pattern or a QR code is it is embossed or weaved within the saree. It can't be copied down or mimicked by the another weaver. Okay, it will be fixed for either maybe the single machine, or in future time every saree may have the new QR code, so that it will be endogenous or individual unique saree can be tracked. The thing is to develop that concept. The warp and weft, the size of thread may differs. So based on the size of thread, they have to adopt that technology as will not be common to all type of weaving. It will be different for different varieties. So if that come into the picture in near future, definitely all over the world there will be a huge demand. It will going to acquire the lot of economics behind it. They can track. For example, QR code will going to link with the multiple person. Who is the first seller, or who is the weaver corresponding to that particular finished goods. Similarly, who is the dyeing person behind that particular saree? Who is the designer linked with that particular saree? Who is the supplier of raw materials for that particular saree? Like that, it will be go on linked with everybody, and if the proper software has been built to give the remarks or whether he is good or rating of individual, then that will lead to the quality tracking. Definitely the quality will matters in near future. This technology will come. Now what are we going to do, or someone may going to do similar? This concept will definitely come in near future. Who is going to do? They may going to able to apply for the patent. Word is required, but someone has to do the brainstorming and for about investment.
Yeah.
That's all I want.
No, basically, see, I am looking at something for an existing. No, it is more like a retrofit I'm looking at, and not a major overhaul of the entire handloom system. That is what we need to look at. That is the need of the day, because we need to uplift the BPL families in the weaving community. At the same time, not have a major impact or economic impact on them at the time of investment on the hardware. When I say hardware, it is the entire weaving unit in which we are trying to bring the digitalization. the same will exist, but an attachment gadget, whatever is needed, we need to bring in at a lowest cost. That is the intention. Is there an existing thing, or we need to develop it? Is what my question was.
Sir, the R&D has to do for retrofit, that is possible. Some hurdles is to do the retrofit of job card for the existing. The thing is, the job card may be having the different size. For example, 250 hooks job card may be there, 480 hooks job card, or depending upon the job card size, different varieties. We have to design some mechanism to do the retrofit activity. The cost can get reduced. That is the one possibility. Other than the hardware or R&D funding, we can work out within the 1 lakh limitation. There is a possibility to do the retrofit activity in between 240 hooks to 480 hooks. That can be done.
No, I just saw a message from Tyagaraja saying that most of the handlooms today used are a 240 into 3, which is 720 in most of the handloom cases. So, if we consider that as a median and bring a unit of that type, where the cost needs to be brought down drastically, whatever. If you say 3 into 50 is 150, instead of 1.5 lakhs, if we can bring that cost to a reasonably well within the 50,000 range, I think people coming forward to implement the technology would be more, right?
Definitely possible at 50,000 for 240 hooks. For 720 hooks, it may not exceed 1 lakh because it is just a repetition. Only one main controller. For example, HMI will be, you can understand, I think. HMI.
No, I'm a totally a layman into this.
Okay.
Whatever knowledge I gained in the last half an hour, not more than that. I don't have any.
Okay, so there are 3 particular portions in a device. One is to feed the design, that particular, and to for the human machine interface unit will be there, one portion. The second portion is just a retrofit portion for different thing. That may cost in between 20,000 to 30,000, the retrofit thing. That if the production for that particular will happen, it may be, we can say that portion may be between 20 to 30,000, and only one, the design feeding is required. So it means that one major 25,000 for feeding plus 25 to 30,000 for each module, so that it will cover 720 hooks may not exceed 1 lakh. That can be, for example, and next technology, if it is linked with IoT, Internet of Things, it means that even if you supply, for example, if the federation gives as a loan to the weaver, we can track where exactly our machine is there. And second thing is, we can stop through IoT, we can stop it to do the activation if they didn't pay the EMI. So that we can assure that he will going to pay, because that investment can be controlled by the, for example, if some suppliers have the bike, if they have given the loan, then they will keep one key with them, like that. It means that this type of technology will help us to track, even if our intention is to give the loan, this product can be given.
Okay. Means we can also know what is the consumption of raw material, how many finished products have been have come out from this, and all that can be also tracked if it is IoT enabled.
Sure. We have to work out. Means
Okay.
possibility is yes, definitely. We have to prepare such type of software to get back the information. Definitely that is possible.
Okay. Do you have the IoT people on hand with you?
Sure, I have.
Okay. No, because I have my own IoT company. That's the reason I'm asking.
Okay, sir. I have trained few of my students. They are working on that.
Because I have a senior person with almost like close to 20 years of experience in the IoT industry.
Definitely, we can make use of his experience also. It
Yeah.
depends on the requirements, sir.
Yeah, that's the reason. Okay.
Right.
Good, sir. Thank you very much for sharing great information about viewing. And this was my first-hand experience of how actually it works. I have not seen till date the physical handloom machine also. Unfortunate to say that, but yes, it is the truth.
Yes, sir. Even the concept can be extensively explained bit by bit. Due to the time limitation, I have tried to cover from starting to end. I have given just fragments of each bit.
No, I got you. It was an excellent one, actually. For me, I felt really amazing work what you have done. And it's not so easy to give a walkthrough of entire thing in the half an hour part itself. I totally understand that.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Taken lot of papers to prepare this. Conduit has taken lot of papers to gather all this information and put it in one set actually. And because as you said, we are all new to this technology and something very, very interesting.
Yeah. No, he is a seasoned person. That's the reason he was able to seamlessly explain the entire end-to-end very easily.
But we are all laymen, except some like Nagendra, they are in profession, but we don't have any touch with the weaving and looms. Nice presentation. Okay.
Panduranga sir, there is a question from Tyagaraja Garu. How to maintain quality of cloth?
The quality of cloth will be decided by the warp and weft and the mechanism what they will use. So, for example, if you consider an image, photo, so we will say that resolution. If the number of pixels, dots are increased. For example, if you consider a photo camera in your mobile, the older version of photos you may feel it is less quality. If you go for higher version, high pixel range images, we can test HD quality like that. So similarly, in a saree, so if you use more number of threads in a shorter distance, then the possibility of lifting the threads will be complex, but the design appearance will be so nice. The resolution will be going to increase. If you consider the Mysore silk saree, it will be so soft and have within the feasible width, number of threads will be more. If you go for the Kanchivaram sarees, there the thread thickness will be more. Some toughness is there. So depending upon the aspirants or the users, they will stick on to the particular designs. So it means that if we go for the quality constraint, all have their own quality depending upon the users. They have to decide. So as a layman, so they will think whether it is a smooth or a softy or like that they will think. And somebody may be interested in Coimbatore type of varieties of saree. Somebody may not, they want printed sarees on the cotton like Odisha and other side. There are some, even some Kerala, they don't want coloring of the saree, they want only white silk and like that. Depending upon the requirement of a people, the saree or expectation will be changes. The quality can be improved by improving the quality of the raw materials used. That's all I can say.
త్యాగరాజు గారు, మీ సెకండ్ పాయింట్ అర్థం కాలేదు, కొంచెం అడతారా మీరు?
సార్
Let him speak.
మెటీరియల్
మీరు తెలుగులో చెప్పండి, నేను కొంచెం అర్థం చేసుకోవచ్చు.
త్యాగరాజు గారు నోస్ ఈవెన్ కన్నడ ఆల్సో, నో ప్రాబ్లం.
త్యాగరాజు గారు కన్నడలో అడగండి డైరెక్ట్ గా, ఏం పర్లేదు. ఆయనకు అర్థం అయితే ఆయన ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తారు ఇంగ్లీష్ లో.
ఓకే सर ಈಗ दारानली काउंट का प्रॉब्लम और क्वालिटी का प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. आप इला और मैन्युफैक्चरिंग करने के समय में ಸರ್ ಅದೇ ಮಾಡೋ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕಿಲ್ವಾ? ಈಗ ಆಪರೇಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ರೆ ನೋಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮ್ಯಾನುಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಚರಿಂಗ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ವಾರ್ಪ್ ವೆಫ್ಟ್ ಜಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಕರ್ನೆಗೆ ಜಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಆಗೋ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಅದೇ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವ ತರ ಪ್ಲಾನಿಂಗ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಸರ್?
Understood.
Pandu sir.
Yes.
Prakash here. बताइए question.
ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು.
Okay sir.
So when we are connecting or feeding the warp threads to the loom, that is one time. Another portion of the question is while weaving, the inspection of weaving to maintain whether any breakdown or whether any overlap of the design or whether maybe any lack of horizontal threads, even those things can be inspected with the help of other technology like sensors and camera. Camera is one of the sensor, and some other sensors by using that can be given an hint to the weaver. But it may be requirement of additional expense for the weaver for the investment. Inspection is there, but 100% technology dependent inspection is not yet in the market. But portion of the inspection can be done. Then they can give the some hints to the weaver. That is possibility is there, but additional investment has to be done. Few power loom weavers, they are using this technology for the inspection, whether weft thread is completed or empty, like that, and if there is any the thread thickness of a warp, does it varies by using some sensor, IR sensor or other sensors. They are and also to maintain the common thickness of the saree throughout entire weaving, to maintain this is maintained by the high-end looms. They are maintaining the thickness of the entire saree in a particular manner. So there are different technologies, but to bring those high-end technology to the handloom. So again, we need to do some R&D, and we have to prepare some reduced version of those machinery and adapt to the handlooms. Am I answered your question, sir?
धन्यवाद सर.
Thank you, sir.
चलिए, और किसी को कुछ प्रश्न पूछना है?
सर इसी मार्केट में हम लोग इतना करके एक मटेरियल रेडी होने के बाद ये पूरा सेल्स करने के समय में डिपेंड अपन कस्टमर में ऊपर चलता है सर सबका. इसलिए मिनिमम अभी लोग कैसे देख रहे हैं, मिनिमम 500 ग्राम और 600 ग्राम्स का इसी वेट में देख रहे हैं लोग। इसी वेट में हम कितना फिनिशिंग देता है और कॉम्पिटेटिव रेट्स में आ रहा है बाहर में। इसके लिए
one information I want to share. So at now from last 1 month I have started discussing with the one scientist in Central Silk Board. So they are planning they are discussing with me, is there any possibility to develop a technology similar to cross check the quality of a gold? Is there can we prepare a machinery to check the quality of the saree? That device has to tell us what is the level of the quality, and then what it can predict the price in between range. Like that, this question is some debate is going on between me and some scientists in Central Silk Board. Maybe in near future, similar version of as we are going to measure the gold by using some devices technology. That type of machinery may come up in near future. Will solve the nowadays problem.
वंडरफुल। और किसी को प्रश्न पूछना है?
नाइस डेवलपमेंट।
रविशेखर जी
हाँ जी।
have you ever just seen the
We'll take it offline, sir. We'll talk offline. Let's not disturb the group here. Yes, please call me later.
Okay.
Right.
चलिए अब लोकेश जी,
हाँ,
बहुत अच्छी जानकारी पांडुरंग जी ने दी है, और हम लोग तो इस विषय में तो बिल्कुल ही मतलब अनभिज्ञ है, और कुछ तो मतलब जानकारी मिली है, और ये सुनकर बहुत खुशी हुई कि मतलब हमारी जो वीविंग है वो एडवांस स्टेज में जाने के कगार पे है। इट इज ऑन द पॉइंट ऑफ द एडवांस टेक्नोलॉजी विल बी अडॉप्टेड इन नियर फ्यूचर। सो चलिए प्लीज
समाप्त करने से पहले मैं थोड़ा सा मतलब जैसे नागेंद्र जी और शंकर राव जी है ना, तो उनसे भी सुनना चाहता हूँ उनका क्या कहना है आज के इस विषय में।
बिल्कुल उनके कमेंट्स ले लीजिए।
हाँ, और उसके बाद क्लोज करते हैं।
जी प्लीज।
नागेंद्र सर। शंकर राव जी, आप कुछ बोलेंगे क्या आज के विषय में?
నేను మాట్లాడొచ్చు ప్రసాద్ని.
మాట్లాడ
సార్ హిందీలో మాట్లాడొచ్చా తెలుగులో మాట్లాడొచ్చా సార్?
హిందీ వస్తే హిందీలో మాట్లాడండి, లేకపోతే తెలుగు।
कन्वीनियंट यू कैन स्पीक इन एनी लैंग्वेज।
हिंदी आएगा लेकिन बात करते सर, मैं कड़पा से बात कर रहा हूँ सर, एपी।
ठीक है, ओके
सर हमारा बेटा आके अभी ये ईयर में एनडीए में पुणे में छोड़ दिया सर, वो वहाँ रैंक आ गया तो।
बोलिए आगे बोलिए भैया, सुन रहे हैं आप?
इंटर सेकेंड ईयर पुणे एनडीए में छोड़ दिया सर। बाद में एजुकेशन तो नेक्स्ट जाने के लिए कौन सा कैसे चला तो अच्छा रहता सर? वो
Ravishankar ji, it is for you.
Ravishankar ji, you will take this offline please.
సార్ మీరు నాకు ఫోన్ చేయండి, నా నెంబర్ ఇప్పుడే చాట్ బాక్స్ లో పెట్టాను, సో ఆ నెంబర్ కాల్ చేయండి, మనం మాట్లాడదాం, ఏంటి డౌట్ క్లియర్ నేను ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తాను। నా పేరు రవిశేఖర్ అండి, నేను చాట్ బాక్స్ లో నేను నెంబర్ పెట్టాను చూడండి, చంద్రరావు గారికి, ఆ మెసేజ్ నెంబర్ నాదే 9908344404।
ఓకే సార్, నేను త్యాగరాజ్ అన్నతో మాట్లాడి మీకు చెప్తాను।
ఓకే అండి, ఓకే,
థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్ సార్, థ్యాంక్ యూ
అండి।
चलो
चलिए फिर।
Anybody want to?
नहीं, अब मुझे लगता है कोई आ नहीं रहा, मतलब नागेंद्र जी और शंकर राव जी मतलब वापस उनका कोई आवाज नहीं आ रहा है, तो रवि कला जी कैन यू प्लीज गिव वोट ऑफ थैंक्स?
Before that, his comment was also expected.
Yeah. Please give your comment also on today's topic, and then you can give vote of thanks, please.
No, he also understands weaving. He was in the beginning of the call sometime back. I heard that he had experience of weaving 2-3 weeks back sometime. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
He's a man of practical.
Yeah, that is the reason we can hear his expert comments now.
Yeah, please.
These are coming sometime later, sir.